What's up, everyone? This is Lay from Loof Nutrition. I'm getting on. It is 2026 now. Congratulations. We are into a brand new year, the first day of the year. And I had been saying on social media that I was going to post a little bit longer video rather than an actual short and just give you some advice and some tips for this coming year for your weight loss journey and health needs. I just want to say also that, I am not a physician, I am not a doctor, I have no backing or degree. I am just simply a guy on the internet that has started with being 317.7 pounds and is today down to 169.3 pounds. And I did that in less than a little bit under a year, but pretty close to a year. I have went down to this weight and have had a tremendous weight loss journey, and I am thinking to myself, well, what can I do now to help others? What can I do to help those who are maybe wanting to lose weight, maybe just want to be healthy, who want to be feel better within their bodies, and so that's my goal, is to just be a help and to pass on the knowledge that has helped me, and I hope that it will help you today. So again, we're starting into the new year, and that means a lot of times we are planning goals and missions, and a lot of it often you hear is people want to be healthier, people want to lose weight, people want to feel good, people want to save more money, they want to do this, and this, fill in the blank. And we're here today to give a little bit of advice on some of the things that I feel could help you. And I do hope they help you. And I encourage you, if it helped you, do definitely leave comments below and like and subscribe to our channel, Loof Nutrition. So my first thing is for the first of the year, I want to just do do's and don'ts. Starting off with the don'ts. The first one, and I think is probably the most common pitfall that most people do in their weight loss journey, is gym memberships. Now, I'm not against the gym. I'm not saying that gyms aren't a bad thing. I'm part of a gym. I go to the gym. And but when you're first starting off, it might not be the best thing for you. First of the year, and I'm guilty of this as well over the years, is you want to lose weight, and so what's the first thing? Oh, I got to go to the gym. I got to start working out at the gym. I got to go join a gym, whether it be Planet Fitness or be this, and this gym. Save your money. Don't jump to conclusions and go join a gym. One, this will save you money in the long run. Please, from experience, don't be like me and hold on to a gym membership for years and only go a handful of times a year. Do it when you're ready and you're committed to going. I'm not saying that you have to go 6 days a week like I do, or go when you're comfortable. But again, at this point in time, when you're just starting your journey, maybe you have not been in the gym, maybe you have not been active lately, it's probably not the best of things. So save yourself money and just wait for a little bit. Second one to avoid is pyramid schemes, diets, supplements, and fads. I would say encourage you to just stick to the simple basics. Why I say that is pyramid schemes around this time, this is like their hot year. This is how they attract people who maybe do not have the knowledge or have a good idea about things. And so they join these, making these outlandish testimonies that they did this and they did this and it's because of the product. And they just so happen to be the ones selling the product on top of it, trying to make a buck. Now, I'm not saying all those people are bad. There's a lot of people I know who are part of certain organizations, and they're great people and they live great lives and they're very genuine. But a lot of them, they're trying to make a buck off you. Just being honest. Uh, as far as supplements concerned, you don't need supplements. When you first begin, you don't need supplements. I mean, maybe a multivitamin if you really absolutely have to, but I didn't. Um, and you still don't. Stay away from the diet pills. Uh, they're a billion-dollar industry trying to say that you need this, you need that. No, you don't. Okay, you could definitely get a lot of your supplementation from the food you eat. You don't need supplementation in order to do that. And again, saving you more money. Uh, save yourself 50, 60, maybe even $100. You don't need it, especially when you're first starting out. So uh, just work on the basics. So limit your diet. And again, I'll talk about more of these things later on, but just start the basics. Number three, with the don'ts, be selective on who you listen to. And I don't mean don't do that, I mean do that. Okay? There's When you're starting your weight loss journey, people are immediately on the point that, when you're eating Taco Bell and you're overweight and you feel bad about yourself and you're making very unhealthy choices, and then all of a sudden you decide you want to take your health seriously and you want to start exercising, go to the gym, suddenly, I've always find it so funny that suddenly everybody becomes a expert in nutrition when, you know, I mean, be blunt, but be honest with you, they don't. Most of them, not at all. So, uh, keep a very small pool of people who you share your weight loss journey with. If anything, don't tell anybody at all. I didn't. I had two influences in my entire year journey of losing weight because people will make judgments on you. People will say you're doing things wrong, you're being too extreme, you're doing this, you're doing that. You got to do what's right for you. And sometimes in doing so, you walk alone in it and in your convictions. So keep soldiering on. Now on to the do's. Progressive changes, but not all at once. Do this slowly, and I mean in your gym, uh, eating habits, everything. It has to be progressive. Okay, I'm telling you from years and years experience, if I can save anybody any kind of time, money, efforts, frustrations, pain, disappointments, take things slow. Don't go cold turkey on what you're eating. If you're drinking Coca-Cola every day, I'm not saying keep drinking it every single day, but do it progressively. Eliminate those things from your diet. And again, any fitness instructor will tell you that. Eat less. Go from heavily processed foods like Taco Bell or any of those places and start eating more of a whole food, plant-based diet. Limit your intakes of heavy carbohydrate foods like rice and pasta. Avoid sugary foods, okay? Maybe drink a Diet Coke instead if you absolutely have to have soda, okay? Uh, the second goes along with this one on do's. Do your exercise, okay? Along with the don't you go out and run out and join a gym, okay? I'm telling you for a fact, when I first started in my journey, I didn't go to the gym. Yes, I could have went, but I didn't. Why? One, because of embarrassment, how heavy I was. I was over 300 pounds. And the first thing I did not want was for people to watch me and be like, geez, that guy is huge. I'm sorry, that's just me. But not to mention, I just wasn't ready for that yet. And that's okay. And maybe you're not either. But I'm going to say take your exercise progressively as well. don't go full blown. I got to do 2 hours a day in the gym. I've got to do cardio this day, strength training this day. Okay. You're going to overwhelm yourself and you're going to quit. And I'm telling you from experience. My encouragement to you, just go for a walk. Seriously, just go for a walk. I know how crazy that may sound, but that's how I started my journey, as I've said in other videos. Walking has literally changed my life, and it still continues today as something I do every single day during my lunch break. I walk 3 to 4 miles a day around my store perimeter outside. It's great. I love it. It is my most favorite part of the day other than going to the gym and working out. I love taking my long walks. Now, am I saying at first you got to do 3-4 miles? Absolutely not. And I would actually discourage it. Take it progressively. Go for a half mile, go a mile, build yourself up. That will build up confidence. It will give you personal conviction. It will help you to the next plateau and level in your weight loss journey. And that's eventually, I would hope, going to the gym. But again, you don't always have to go to the gym either. You could also, it could be something else. It could go for a bike ride. It could go swimming. It could go golfing. It could be playing out in the yard, playing football with your best buddies. Whatever, but progressively add to it, okay? But don't do it all at once, okay? I'm telling you that it's going to be a mistake and you're going to quit. You're going to go hardcore for a week, maybe a month, even maybe a year, and then you're going to quit. You've got to build the foundation first. And that sounds boring and sounds mundane and it sounds counterproductive, but it adds up over time. And it will, and I believe it, and I believe in you. The third is accept failures, okay? But do not give up. I am telling you from experience, for 10 years, I failed over and over and over again. But what those failures taught me is not to give up. Just keep grinding. Even when you slip up and you eat something you shouldn't, don't beat yourself up over that, okay? Just get back on that saddle and ride again. You've got this, okay? One failure is not going to end an entire progress. I'm telling you, one cheat meal a day on that, or one cheat meal a week, which is typically what I do. Okay, I'm not going to eat that cheat meal and then wake up and be 317.7 pounds again in one night. No, that's a long stint of bad choices, not one meal. Okay, so don't beat yourself up over it. Just keep on going, even if you fail. Okay, because it is only failure if you absolutely give up and quit. And again, I'm a prime example of that. So keep going and do not give up. The next thing is perhaps start doing a calorie count app on your phone. It's repetitive. It sometimes can be mundane at times, but it will motivate you. It will let you micromanage your health. I have used, and still to this day, use MyFitnessPal. I absolutely love it. It's free, but if you want to do something, for example, the scan bar, it's $20 a month. I had it for over a year. I absolutely love it. I encourage anybody there who does it. You can have it on your phone, scan your app. It puts in all your macros for all the food you consume. As long as you're honest with what you're eating, you should be fine. And the thing is also, food prep, which is my next step. Make your own food. Okay? Everybody says, "Oh, I don't have time." Just like with the FitnessPal app, make the time. If you don't make the time, this isn't going to work. You have to prioritize yourself. okay? You cannot uh, make it where you don't have time. That's like saying, I don't have time to go to the gym. You have to make the time. Prioritize yourself. This is your health. This is your life. This is who you will become. But if you don't prioritize working on the app, working on your FitnessPal app, if you're not watching what you're eating, you're not going to succeed. And again, maybe you don't feel like you have to. Maybe you're accountable for the most part, but I encourage you, try the fitness app. And also, prepare your own food. I'm telling you for a fact, you will be more accountable if you make your own food. And not to mention, it's a much cheaper and more fulfilling. So definitely do that. And again, this is the last dues. Give yourself a cheat day. Yeah, that's what I said. There are going to be fitness instructors and the health community coming after me about that, but have yourself a cheat meal day. Seriously, one meal a day. That's all I'm saying. Okay, and eat whatever you would like. Okay, on your journey. It will keep you going. I picked one day a week, and I would eat whatever I want, but it's just one meal. Not the eating the entire day, whatever you want. Okay, it's one meal. The rest of it, eat, eat your diet. Still go to the gym if that's not your rest day, and enjoy that. Okay, give yourself a reward system. And I'm telling you, if you're not as stringent on that as you can be, uh, it's gonna it's gonna keep longevity. And I'm living from a fact that this does work. Okay, yeah, the first time you do it, you'll probably feel bad. You'll feel like you're cheating on your diet or you're reversing your progress, but you're not. All your body's gonna say is, "Whoa, a little bit more food." Yum num num num. And again, one cheat meal a week, just a week, is not gonna undo everything unless you don't have self-control. And again, maybe that's where you wait a little bit. But I encourage you, as a person who has learned this works. A few little extras, I'm going to get off. I didn't want to go this long with this video, but tried to hurry along as possible, but I want to be as clear and as precise as I possibly can. So, number one, I would say invest in a smartwatch. Okay. I love my Apple smartwatch. It is one of my most favorite things in the whole world, and it has kept me accountable. I love setting myself goals of calories I want to burn every day, my steps every day. I love analyzing it every day, my sleep patterns, everything. Again, this is completely optional, but it definitely, along with the FitnessPal app, definitely kept me accountable and encouraged me. So if you can't, you say, "Hey, Leif, I can't afford that right now." Okay, well, maybe not now, but maybe later in the day. But again, an extra. The other thing is be kind to yourself. And again, don't give up. You've got this. And I believe that if you do some of these things, you will make it. I say this to people all the time. Anybody can do what I have done here today. You've just got to put your mind to it. You've got to literally change your mind in order to achieve the goals you want. Maybe it's weight loss. Maybe it's you just want to be healthier. Maybe you just want to start having a more active lifestyle. I've talked to people who don't have weight problems at all. They ask, how'd I do it? I want to be healthy. I want to be going to the gym like you. I want to be running 4.5 miles a day, okay? To me, that's great in itself, and that motivates me as well because people see the progress that I have made in my life. And that's the whole thing, is to encourage others at this point and to just continue to maintain. You know, I want to be active the rest of my life, and that's why I continue to run 4.5 miles a day. Why? Because I love it. It has become who I am. And I'm telling you, if you devote time and make time for yourself, you will be like this too. Well, that's it. That's my encouragement. So let's just go over it again. So save yourself money. Don't sign up for a gym membership right away. Do some walking instead or something like that. Avoid pyramid schemes and diet supplements and fads. Stick to the simple basics. Be selective on who you listen to. For the do's, it would be progressive changes, but not all at once. Slowly adjust to your healthy diet and start removing the sugars and the processed foods out of your system progressively. Second is, do the exercise, progressively. 3, accept failures, you know, accept your failures and move on. Do not dwell in them. Number 4 is get a calorie counter. Hook up for MyFitnessPal app. Trust me, it will definitely help you. Number 5 is have a set day to have a cheat meal. And again, the extras, invest in a smartwatch and remember to be kind to yourself. And remember, I'm here supporting you all the way. If you have any questions, leave some comments. I will definitely reach out to you. I check my YouTube channel pretty progressively, and I will certainly be doing some more videos and some more shorts to encourage you, because I know there is somebody out there that is hurting. I know there is somebody out there that feels like there is no way out of this, but there is. You can do this. Anybody can do what I have done. It's just about the mind. I'm telling you, if you can get over your mind, you can do this. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you liked the content today. If you enjoy what I'm doing, like and subscribe and leave comments in the below. I love seeing comments. Thank you. This is Leif from Loof Nutrition, signing out. Happy 2026. Here's to the health that you've always dreamed of and the weight loss and the body that you've always dreamed of. Thank you so much.